Hey everyone, this is Jane with Barlow Herbal, and happy Sunday, August 4th of 2024. Now I'm going to probably jump on again this week when it's August 8th because that is the Lionsgate portal. And I actually put a little video up last year about that, but this is apparently a triple eight. And I think I'm going to jump on and give a message of love for the Lionsgate portal. So I'll be looking for that this week. But I had a really good, interesting week. It feels like the energies are moving so fast and so many things are happening that, I really liken it to being the eye in the storm, the calmness in the middle of the storm. And I believe that for those of us who see and really have a pretty good understanding of what's happening, that it becomes easier to be that pillar and calmness and strength. And I really found myself in that position. Now, the beautiful thing is I have had connections with my soul tribe. Last weekend I spent with dear friends, and the beautiful conversations and the collaborations and just the reminder of why we're here and our mission was very good for my soul. And for that, I'm grateful. And then I had a couple more connections this week that just helped solidify the knowing that I have of what's happening in the world, my part in it, my ability to move forward. And so I really didn't have a whole lot of journaling time. I had a super, super, super busy week in the business in Barlow Herbal, and it was all good. I made some good connections. I'm also doing some things moving forward that actually brought up a good topic for me this week, which is protection. So 3 main topics came out. There was simplify, protect, and be wise. So that is something that I'm going to talk about on this video. I know it's going to be short. I have hardly any notes about this, but this is what really came through for me this week. So the first one I wrote down is to simplify. Now is not the time to wait. It is important now more than ever. And I believe that in the simplify things, it has to do also with not connecting so much in with social media and also things like YouTube or Rumble with all the things that are going on. Now, I'm not saying stop completely because I think it's a good idea to stay informed. And I think you should watch the trusted sources, and then you need to disconnect because there's so much out there to distract us that even when we know what is happening, we simply watch these things to reiterate. The goal is to simplify your life, simplify by disconnecting for huge chunks of the day away from the things that distract us. And I also believe that we're in a really important time to simplify the stuff we have. These are all things I've really been talking about as a kind of a common thread throughout these last couple of years. It's like if you have a lot of stuff that's just, collecting dust, stuff you need to organize, stuff in closets or corners or basements that you have just, tucked to the side and not gone through it or gotten rid of it, it's time to release those energies of the things the things you have. Because I think it's really important to be light in the material things that we're collecting. And I know it becomes hard if you have room, if you have the space. So I would encourage you to look at all of the areas of your life, your homes, your the things that you where you earn a living, wherever that looks like for you. Your friendship base is super important right now to simplify. Be kind but simplify. So now is not the time to wait. That's the thing that really came through to me, because there's a lot of challenges that we are going to continue to go through as humanity. Now, the second thing that came through was the word protect, and then it was very simple. Protect with prayer, with movement, and with connection. Don't forget you can call on God every time you need some peace of mind, if you need some guidance, I have found myself in deep prayer several times this week. And I'm one of those people who knows that I can connect to prayer anytime I need connection from God. And I was actually in prayer with a dear friend who said, let's pray about this before we talk about this. And you forget that you can actually go into prayer with others as well. And it's especially beautiful when someone is on the same energetic frequency and someone who sees the world you do and can sit in prayer with you even for a couple of minutes. This is a nice way to stay as a calm pillar of strength in the storm that's going to continue as we go through these pivotal times. And then movement. I say this all the time because it's so important. Get out and walk. Get out and ground. Go in your yard and stand in the grass or stand in the dirt or stand in the sand if you live on a beach or, wherever you live. Find a place where you can connect your feet to the earth and then move. I do a walk every single day that's 5 miles. You might not be able to do that, but go out and walk around your block. Walk up and down the stairs in your house. Start with where you are. Start with what you have, with wherever you are, and do whatever you can. Don't think you have to climb an entire mountain or walk 5 miles tomorrow or today. Do what you can, but make movement part of that, because what you're doing is you're protecting your soul, you're protecting your consciousness, you're protecting that piece of you that is your connection to God, and that is where the connection is. So number one, make your connection with our Creator, and number two, make your connection with people who can keep you vibrating in a place of love and a place of a knowing and a stillness. We are moving through times that are so amazing, and it's easy to get caught in the weeds. I've had like I said, this week has been a week of not only getting so much done, but a beautiful week of revelations for me, of reminders of things, why things are happening, who's behind things that are happening, and it brings a calmness and a clarity to my heart, and an even more steadfast knowing that I'm in the right place, doing the right thing, and it's exactly the right time. So I hope that for you too. So make a point, connect to our Creator first, and that's going to guide you to the people. Now the last one here is to be wise. So be wise, and then I wrote this underneath there. Be aware, always think about the bigger picture, feel the energies, and then when necessary, stay quiet. This is part of being wise. Be careful what you put out there. Be wise in everything that you're doing. Now is the time for wisdom. Now is the time for wisdom. So, that is actually where I'm going to leave it today. I know that's short and sweet, but I do plan on connecting with you on the 888, the Lionsgate portal. I've been kind of reading some really beautiful, interesting things about it. And it does come around every year, but it's actually more rare to have a 888. And I'll explain that in this week's video when I jump on for you. But I hope you have a beautiful week ahead. I hope you can get calmness and clarity in your heart and in your knowing that you're right where you're supposed to be, and that you have beautiful gifts to bring to the world. Each one of us do. And, let our Creator guide you. If you're having a moment of anxiety or a moment of frustration or a moment of overwhelm, take yourself to a quiet spot. And if you can't do that, sit quietly and ground yourself in prayer. That is what I hope for you. So simplify, protect, and be wise. So thanks for tuning in today, guys. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful Sunday, and we'll see you next time.